Right, well I've got out of that area into a different, I'm in psychotronics or something like that, and I've managed to recycle some stuff, but I haven't found a fabricator yet. Still looking.
Requesting new operator. N-CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture. CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Fabricators in pink. There's no pink down here. There. Nope, this isn't the right way. There's dude over there.
Listen, you run into any other fellas wearing a green jumpsuit? Watch your ass. Well, they ain't all decent human beings like me.
Can we get to that? Shall we? Means we're going to go back to the fire return. Ah!
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
I always do that. What was it we're going to make? Do it again. That's it.
In psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null-wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Finally, hold on, we've been spotted. We got lucky because we actually came to this place just out of random chance. Find one of these things, and it's the right place. There you go. Else to go in? Nope.
Integrity damaged.
Right, I've got that, but I haven't done all of this. Awkward. Oh yeah, run away. Wasn't it? And that. I'll just double check that I do have it. That is definitely it. Yep. Weird, I thought I'd made it after we'd done that.
Gravity detected.
How do I...
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell light. Do it. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
The bridge.
This headaches. They're getting worse. Like teeth in the brain, sinking in. You feel it, MU? Screaming is louder now. Getting close. I think screams are coming from the future. MU. Screams of people on Earth. Screams an animal makes when caught in a hunter's jaw.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
I have no idea what you're talking about. And I need to go to... Talos Bridge. And apparently you can get to it from here. That's there. Which is... Oh no, we're in bloomin'... We're here. Jesus, we're gonna go all the way back again. Let's get in the tunnel. Yep. I'll see you when I get there, because this takes forever back and forth, this travelling. Right, we've arrived, hopefully. Command deck straight ahead. Just check these things.
Please reconsider.
trust your former self, the one that isn't morally bankrupt. Your assessment, Morgan, not mine. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
Yeah, he keeps on about destroying the station, but I have no idea how to blow up the station. I know how to do this because obviously he just said I got to destroy him. Is blowing up the station even an option? I don't know. That's just cameras. And if I can't blow up the station from here, I'll be sod going all the way back through whatever. Oh well, sorry bud.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
A hidden location.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be low, I'm afraid.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It killed me. Why? Would be difficult to say. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I died. Perhaps it could have prevented it. I don't know. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram.
Would you let it live?
No.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37, but it left him alive. It could mean a low drive for retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I just don't think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Well, there you go. We got to the end. And boy, am I glad that's over. And you know the weirdest thing about this game at the end is the last sort of half hour, I started getting lots of equipment. I say lots, weapons, all the stuff I needed through the game. I got in the end, and I couldn't use it. That was insane. I mean, I've played a lot of different games in the past. I've played System Shock many times. The Half-Life games, all of them. All the Bioshock games and that, and I've loved all of those games. This one, I can't say I be honest, I didn't like it. I found it you just kept backtracking, going over the same areas. You could never find any stuff, which is not a bad thing. It makes it difficult. The trouble is they give it to you at the end. So much stuff you had to upgrade now. You couldn't upgrade barely any of it. I mean, I scanned areas. You didn't see it all, but I spent hours and hours going over, looking for every bit of equipment, trying to open everything up. And the resources are bad for just upgrading, basically. No, the whole game just seems to be been assembled badly or something. It's really hard to say on this one. And the storyline, it was very, very weak story. It started out, it was okay. As I got further on, I just got bored of the story. I don't know. It just didn't hold me to the game, and then the game just became, like I say, frustrating. I wouldn't say it's difficult, the game. I'd just say I don't know, it's just laid out really badly. And I think that's what stops this game from being a great game. I mean, some of you out there might like it, but for me, very disappointing. Like I say, it's not the worst game. Well, there's a lot of bad games. There's a lot of really bad games out there. Everything is there. All the game is there, and all the items are there, and it's got a few bugs which are very frustrating. But it's not bad. The whole thing is built all right. It's just, I think it's just higgledy-piggledy. It's just a mishmash and very hard to sort of stick with. I could have quite easily stopped this in the middle of this game and just given up, just called it a day, because, like I say, it's not the difficulty level, it's not like the bugs as such, it's just the way it was laid out. It was just, I just found it really messy and just hard to follow. And like I say, the story was just so sort of bland, the enemies were kind of bland. Not much more I can say about it, really. But there you go, we got through it anyway. And unlike all the other games I just mentioned that I've played and I go back to from time to time, this one I am definitely not going back to. And if they make another one, I will really have to think about if I want to buy that one. Like I say, I won't give up on them completely. If they do make another one, I will look at it first. But whether I buy it, well, we'll see if the time ever comes.